Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading will apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Fool. That's actually a great way to start the reading, guys, because it encompasses so very many things, but we will get to that in a moment. I like to have several cards on the table before I start delivering the message. What do we need to hear? What does the universe want to share with the collective today, please? And we have the Knight of Cups. See what else? We'll grab one more card. What is coming through for this message for the collective today, please? What do we need to hear? And we have the Hermit. Okay, guys, so with this Fool leading the way for the reading today, well, it tells us your person acknowledges that they are very well aware of a lot of the mistakes that they made in this relationship and not very proud of themselves for hurting you or creating so much disconnect between the two of you. They're also ashamed of themselves for their continued silence, and they know that it's time to come out of the space where they have been in this hermit cave, in that hidey hole, as I like to call it, and come back in your direction. Because with this Knight of Cups, this is telling us that your person has so much love for you, and they want to come out of this place of silence and start showing you and telling you how much they love you. Now, with the Fool being on the table as the first card, it also tells us your person wants to start over. Only this time, this connection is going to be so very different. Because with the Knight of Cups coming right after the Fool, this is about your person showing up with love and following their heart. They are no longer going to listen to all of that stuff that plays in their head constantly about how they're not good enough, about how they're not worthy, about their fears, their insecurities, their doubts, and their low self-esteem or lack of confidence or whatever else it is, because your person has grown, changed, and evolved with this Hermit being here, because that is about looking within ourselves and addressing those things within us that have needed healing, that we need to release, that we need to let go of, that have always been obstacles, hindrances, blockages to this connection, to this relationship, but also other areas of this person's life. They don't want to have this blockage in their life anymore in regard to everything in their life, but also in regard to this connection with you. Now, the Knight of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you don't have to be a water sign or any other sign that I mentioned for this reading today. It is a collective reading and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that the universe is sharing with the collective today. But with this Knight of Cups, you're not going to have to second guess where you stand in this person's heart or in their mind, or in their life, because they're going to show you and tell you. You won't have to read between the lines. You won't be confused about what's going on with them, because this is about them sharing everything with you. This person is getting ready to follow their heart, and it is leading them back to you, because they have been doing a lot of work within themselves. Deep soul searching, having to face their fears, having to face all of it, to release it and let it go, because this person does not want to be held back anymore by things that they have been carrying with them for a very long time, that they have been listening to, that has been the soundtrack that has been playing in their mind for a very long time, because they want to start fresh and start over with you. Now, the Fool is not ruled by an astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus, which is the planet of surprises, telling us that you can expect the unexpected concerning this person coming towards you, bursting out of this hermit cave to make their way towards you, because this person is tired of the silence and they are tired of being alone, actually, is what this is all meaning as well. But as your person gets ready to come towards you, they will be embarking upon this next chapter of their life, the next stage of their journey through life, and they want you to be part of it with this combination of the Fool and the Knight of Cups. But this person is going to show up for you. They're going to be very expressive of how they feel about you. They will tell you why they denied their feelings, or why they kept it under wraps, or why they built a wall around their heart and everything else that they did to resist this connection. Because with the Knight of Cups being here, this is about them talking about love, feelings, emotions, and romance. Now also with the Hermit is ruled by Virgo. But again, you don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is all about starting fresh and starting over. Very much supporting that Fool card, actually. Your person wanting to take this giant step towards you, taking this leap of faith and trusting in what they are feeling in their heart, to start fresh and start over on a much stronger foundation. We have to consider that pentacles or coins are ruled by the element of earth. And earth, when it comes to the tarot, is very stable. Out of all of the other suits in the tarot, earth is the only one that doesn't move. Water moves because it flows. Fire moves very quickly. Air moves as well. But earth is fairly solid. It's things like rocks, trees, boulders, mountains. Now, of course, in the real world, something could come along and create that movement in the earth, but I'm talking about in the world of tarot. But this Ace of Coins, this Ace of Pentacles, is about your person wanting to start fresh on a much more solid foundation for the two of you, giving this relationship for the two of you much greater capacity to go to that place of building a partnership with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Ace of Swords. Goodness. Well, the Ace of Swords is about clarity. Your person definitely having breakthroughs during this time they have been in this hermit cave, which truly is what they're supposed to be doing in there anyway. But the Ace of Swords is also the sword of truth, integrity, honesty, being authentic. Your person wanting to show up and be truthful and honest with you. Also, they will be acting with so much more integrity now than you've ever seen with them before. This is about them being authentic. This is about them being real and very raw as they come towards you to tell you how they feel about you. And this may very well surprise you as well, because if this person has never been expressive about their feelings and about their love, and you are hearing it for the first time, it could very well surprise you. That comes with that Fool. But the Ace of Swords is also about a decision. Your person making this decision to open the lines of contact between the two of you, because with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords, that is about communication. Communication coming from your person. They know that it's time to reach out. They know that they have been silent for a very long time, and they want to burst out of this hermit cave and come towards you because they want this opportunity to start fresh with you. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is going on with this person and this connection? And oh my goodness, we have the Ace of Cups. Holy moly, guys. That is crazy, crazy, craziness. You saw me shuffle. You saw me pull these cards out on the table. Yes, the Ace of Cups. I'm trying to contain my emotion, but I got really excited there for a moment. We don't see this very often where there are more than two aces in a reading, but here we have three, and they are in a row, actually, and that in and of itself is also amazing. Now, with the Ace of Cups, it is about love. Cups are ruled by water. That is all about love. Your person wanting to express their love, actually, especially with that Knight of Cups being there. But also, it is about rebuilding this relationship where love will be one of the cornerstones, where honesty, integrity, and authenticity will also be cornerstones in this strong foundation that you are going to build in this relationship with this person as they take this giant leap of faith and start coming towards you. But with the Ace of Cups, it is about new love. new love. And this relationship with this person will be new love because they're going to be very different. In the space of the Hermit, where they are in this place where they're in no contact with you, where they are in this place of self-imposed isolation, they are going through changes. They are going through transformation. This is why the Fool is the first card on the table for the reading today, because this is about your person experiencing growth and wanting to begin this next phase of this journey, this next chapter, which includes you. But the Ace of Cups is about their heart being in alignment with yours for this new relationship with them, because you are both different. So of course it is going to be a new relationship, a better relationship, a more authentic relationship where there is better communication, a brighter relationship as well, and more solid. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And the Three of Swords. If the Ace of Wands had popped out, I think I would have fallen on the table, guys. It would have been too much, actually, but there's still time for it to show up. The Three of Swords tells us your person has had to deal with a lot of heartache and heartbreak during this time that they've been away from you, just like you have. Only they inflicted it upon themselves, actually, which they do see was a very foolish thing to do. They know they should not have done this, but yet they did. Perhaps they allowed their pride and their ego to get in the way from being emotionally expressive with you in the past. Perhaps they were fearful to tell you how they felt about you. Perhaps they didn't know how to express their feelings for you, but they're going to be a better communicator. So that is definitely not going to be an issue for them moving forward, especially with the Knight of Cups, because that is all about them talking about love, romance, and feelings, and their emotions and how they feel about you. Being emotionally vulnerable, letting you in, opening their heart and letting down their guard. But this Three of Swords is a card of sorrow and sadness. And you are both feeling it at this time. Missing each other, longing for each other with this Three of Swords. It is about the separation, actually, that is between you and this person at the moment. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? And we have the Five of Wands. Well, the Five of Wands is your person being very upset with themselves. They're mad at themselves. They're feeling a lot of inner conflict and inner turmoil, especially with it being combined with that Three of Swords, because this person has so much regret, actually, for how they treated you, for words they said to you. Even if they didn't mean to say them to you, they still came out of their mouth. And they're having to take responsibility for all of this. Another thing that they feel foolish about. Not being responsible, not being accountable to you and to this connection. Not being dependable, not being reliable to you in terms of building this relationship better when the two of you had the opportunity in the past, because they weren't ready. But they also see with this Five of Wands that they brought a lot of conflict into this relationship with you. Creating arguments, making problems, turning mountains into molehills or molehills into mountains, whatever the phrase is. I think I might have gotten it backwards when I first said it, but you guys know what I mean. Creating problems when there weren't any, because they were self-sabotaging this relationship. And they see all of this now because they have spent time using the energy of the Hermit for this quiet contemplation, allowing them to see and understand themselves so much better, which is exactly what they're supposed to be doing right now, during this time that you are apart from each other. But there is so much potential for a very powerful, fresh start with these three aces coming in a row. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Tower. Well, this is about sudden and swift change. And I feel that this person has had an awakening with this Tower being here. The Fool is about major choices. The Tower is about major changes. So your person is making major decisions with a combination of the Fool and the Ace of Swords to make major changes in this connection because they want to start fresh and they want to start over. The Tower is about change. Change coming. Changes are coming because change has been happening within your person. But also, with this run of cards, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Tower, I feel this person has actually had some tower moments where they have had to really feel this oppressive sadness for their words, actions, and behaviors that created all of this conflict between the two of you because they were fearful, because they were insecure, because they had old emotional baggage, because they didn't want to grow up, because they didn't want to be accountable and responsible, because they just wanted to hold on to their old patterns and old behaviors. But this person can't do that. This is about major change happening for your person, but also about the major change as well that is coming into this connection, into this relationship, because your person wants to push ahead and come towards you. Now, this Tower as well is about epiphanies and wake-up calls, and so is the Ace of Swords. So your person has achieved a much greater sense of clarity, understanding of themselves and of this connection, definitely understanding their love for you and that they have loved you since the very first time they saw you, from the very beginning of this connection. And they have carried that love with them in their heart. And for many of you, they've just been silent about it. But this person knows that it's time to start talking about how they feel about you, which will be very much surprise, because the Fool and the Tower combined is about big surprises coming, big changes coming. Out of left field, out of the blue, out of nowhere, expecting the unexpected. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? And we have the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But the Page of Pentacles is an offer, an invitation. Your person extending this invitation to you because they want to see you, they want to apologize to you, they want to talk to you, they want to hang out with you, they want to meet up somewhere, to have a date, to go for a beverage, to spend time together, whatever it is. And that invitation can be coming at you unexpectedly as well. Now, with the Page of Coins, it is also about messages coming from your person. So there are 3 cards of communication on the table, with messages, with communication, phone call, text, email, whatever, coming from your person, because they do want to see you. They want to spend time with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have Temperance. Temperance is one of my favorite cards because, number one, it's so very beautiful, and it always has a beautiful angel on it, and this angel is indeed very beautiful. But also, as you can see, she is carrying these 2 chalices. One is for water, one is for fire, the blending of fire and ice. And the blending of fire and ice has nothing to do with Game of Thrones, by the way, okay? Nothing to do with Game of Thrones, although I guess it could in a way, right? But no, but maybe some of you guys out there resonate with Game of Thrones. I don't think I've ever said those words on these readings before, but there we have it. It is the blending of your essences, the blending of your souls. The divine feminine is represented by the ice or the water energy. The divine masculine is represented by the fire energy. And as the 2 souls are blended together, it creates a powerful union. That is what the blending of fire and ice is about, and that is why that is part of twin flame and soulmate connections, divine counterpart connections. But Temperance also tells us you have been very patient with this person. And they're going to express their gratitude for your patience and your unconditional love as they return, because they know that they're taking their time. But they are also making sure that they are on the other side of all of their fears. They don't want to drag any of that crap or junk or nonsense back into this relationship, because they can see and understand, because they've had wake-up calls, how dragging all of that junk into this relationship for the 2 of you to begin with was not the right thing to do, that it was foolish. But Temperance is about the chemistry that exists between you and your person. And what a powerful chemistry it is. And you guys out there watching the reading, you can validate that for sure. And your person is aware as well. They feel the chemistry. They feel the connection as much as you do. But Temperance is also about the divine protection and divine guidance that is in this relationship with your person. The universe, the powers that be, the divine have always had a hand in what has been developing and unfolding between you and this person. Your person sees it, they know it, they understand it now because they understand you and this connection so much better now as well. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear about this person? And we have the Two of Cups. And what a beautiful Two of Cups that is. Two hands coming out of those cups, holding one another. And this is about your person wanting to have this relationship with you. At first, it is about reconciliation. It is about the two of you getting back together. But ultimately, the Two of Cups is about a romantic relationship, not a friendship, not a situationship, or any of those other kind of ships that people get involved in. This is about partnership. It is about union. It is about romance, okay? Not platonic friends, although you will be friends as well as lovers and partners and confidants and companions and everything else, because this person with this Two of Cups is saying they want this relationship with you because they have these feelings of deep love, attraction, chemistry, desire, and passion for you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords. I was just doing a quick check to see if we had a full house, but we don't. But the King of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is about your person communicating with you. It is about them being honest because this person has gained so much wisdom during this time that they have been in this place of self-imposed isolation. The King of Swords energy is very wise. The King of Swords energy is able to make decisions and follow through with those decisions to take action, which is truly what this person needs to do. They need to take action with you. They need to come towards you. They need to open the lines of communication with you so that they can extend this invite so the two of you can start talking and we can get to this place of this union that comes with the Two of Cups. The King of Swords is truthful. They can also be very blunt. As this person returns, they will tell you exactly everything that happened because they want to come towards you with honesty and integrity and trust. They know that they're going to have to work to regain your trust and your respect, and that is part of this plan as well, because your person knows they can't just show up and you just take them back and just expect things to be as they were when you were together before. This person knows they owe you a massive explanation. And the King of Swords energy ensures that this person is finding the right words to say to you, making sure they have the right words. This person doesn't want to say something foolish. They've done that before. This person doesn't want to come across as being insincere. They've done that before. This person wants to come across with the right words, and they want those words to reflect the changes, the transformation that they've gone through in terms of being authentic and real and expressive of their love and their feelings for you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to know? And we have the Seven of Wands. I do love the Seven of Wands because it is all about your person showing up for you. It is about them fighting the good fight. It is about them battling their way back to you. It is about them taking the high ground. It is about them battling off all of their stuff, getting rid of their baggage, getting rid of their illusions, their fears, their insecurities, their doubts, their toxic and dysfunctional behaviors and messes. It is about them getting rid of their low vibration because they want to meet you at your level, which is more highly elevated. They know that they need to hit that space with you to make sure that this relationship is going to stand the test of time, to make sure that it's going to be built on a strong foundation of love, integrity, trust, honesty, better communication, making compromises with each other, consistency as well. But this person with this Seven of Wands, you're going to see a courage and confidence in them that you have perhaps not seen in them before, because they want to fight for this relationship. They want to fight for you. They have been battling their demons, battling their darkness, battling all of their fears and everything else, looking within, looking at their subconscious, pulling that stuff up and out that they have buried for a very long time. Because this person wants you and they want this connection, actually. Because what I'm hearing is this person has always loved you. They have loved you for a very long time. And they know that now is the time to start standing up and showing you that they can be all of those things that you have ever hoped and dreamed that they could be. But let's see what else. We'll use some oracle cards and see what else is coming through for this message. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And the love that you have with this person, you may have given up hope from time to time, and you may feel like you are losing faith. But I feel that the powers that be are asking you to remain hopeful and to remain optimistic about this connection with your person. This card comes with number 43. I think that's 43. I can't wait till my new glasses get here. I know, right? 43. That could be April 3rd. It could be March 4th. It could be the number 7. It could be the 7th of a month. It could be July. That is the 7th month. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And I feel that your person is very well aware that the love the two of you share for each other can overcome all of the trials and tribulations that you have both been through individually during this time that you are apart from each other. But also when you come together as a couple, as this powerful union, you will be able to overcome all of the challenges that life throws at you, all of the storms, all of the hardships, any difficulties, any problems, the two of you together, because you have worked on yourselves individually during this time. As you come back together, you will be able to withstand any storm, any blockage, any interference, because the love that you share with each other always endures. For lifetime after lifetime, actually. The love that you share with this person is a powerful love. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Excuse me. And so even though you are missing this person now, and it is a very difficult situation for you guys out there watching the reading, this also tells us that the love the two of you have for each other can even withstand this time that you are in right now. And this time that you are in at the moment is nothing by chance. This time that you are in at the moment, in this disconnected space from your person, has always been part of the plan in this connection with them. Because this is where the growth occurs for each of you. This is where you overcome your blockages and obstacles. This is where you stand high on this castle wall and face all of that stuff and defeat it and knock it down and out of your lives, because that will give this relationship this sense of newness. It'll give it this stability. It will help it thrive. It will help it grow and evolve to this beautiful Two of Cups energy. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know, please? Love makes a difference. Well, love does make a difference. Love changes everything. Love changes everything. It truly does. This card comes with number 31. That could be March 1st. It could be January 3rd. It could be the 31st of a month. It could be 4. 3 plus 1 equals 4. You know, guys, the 4s are chasing us in some of these readings, right? Have you noticed that? The number 4s. Also some of the 3s as well. 3s and 4s seem to be coming up quite a lot in these readings. The number 4 means it could be April. It could be the 4th of a month. But number 4 is a number for stability and power and structure. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So what I want to say about this is that I feel the love that you have for this person, that they are still feeling, because you are sending that love to them through this empathy, telepathy, and intuition that you share with each other. They feel that love, and that love is helping them heal their past hurts, because they don't want to bring all of that stuff back into this relationship with you. They want to beat it down. They want to get rid of it. They want to fight it off, because this person doesn't want to blow it with you again, because they know they have blown it in the past, and it is not something that they want to leave themselves open to again ever, because they have felt this sorrow and sadness that comes with that Three of Swords energy. Not having you in their life, I feel, has been hard for them, because they're acknowledging that they made so many mistakes and they don't want to make these mistakes again. But love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security. The number 4 is a number for security as well, and self-worth. Your person raising their self-worth, boosting their confidence, showing up with determination and courage to come back towards you and to build a much stronger foundation for you and for this relationship. And that is what truly needs to happen, because that is going to give it this beautiful new relationship that comes with the Ace of Cups, because you are both in a very different space right now. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Now, remember when I talked about that Two of Cups? I said it's not about a friendship, and it's not about a friendship. What this is saying is you will be friends, you will be lovers, you will be partners, you will be companions and confidants. And I think I already said something like that earlier in the reading. But nurturing the bonds of friendship, because when you are friends, you can usually talk about a lot of different things. You are much more emotionally expressive and vulnerable when you share everything in that space of friendship. It is about being best friends. It is about being lovers. It is about being everything to one another. That is what these divine counterpart connections are all about. Being partners, building a life together, planning a future together, supporting this love that you feel for each other together as well. But I'm going to grab some more cards and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Nurture the bonds of friendship. That is about being real. It is about being authentic, but it is also about having fun together, doing things together, spending time together, doing silly things, having a lot of laughter, just enjoying each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? I need a hug from you so badly. And what about you guys watching the reading? I bet you need a hug from this person so badly as well. They definitely need a hug. They desire a hug. They want a hug, because I feel this person has been through a difficult time without you. And that is the combination of that Three of Swords and the Tower and that Five of Wands. Your person having several Tower moments, which are not good experiences. It's kind of like an emotional breakdown in a way. A Tower moment, but also that Tower does provide a clearing away of all of that rubble, of all of that wreckage from the past, by moving it out of the way to create this path for this new beginning, for this fresh start. That is all over this reading, for 4 cards of starting over in this reading. It pushes all of that wreckage out of the way so the two of you can bring these changes into this relationship, giving it that stability that it needs to go the distance. Let's see what else is coming through. My love for you remains as strong as ever. Yeah, your person has always had these deep feelings of love for you. That is something that they have kept hidden for many of you watching the reading. And perhaps for some of you, this person did at one time tell you how they felt about you. But regardless of what your situation or dynamic has been with this person, they are going to be showing up and telling you how they feel about you, because their love for you is as strong as ever. Let's see what else is coming through, please. I refuse to be manipulated by the wrong people. Wow. Okay. So Those of you out there listening to this reading today, have you had to deal with this? Your person being manipulated by people trying to create problems between you, running interference between the two of you, creating conflicts for the two of you? Because your person doesn't want to be manipulated by these people anymore. This is basically what they're saying, that they are not going to be manipulated by these people anymore, and they don't care what these people think, what these people do, what these people say, because this person wants you and they want this relationship. Whoever has been trying to get in the way of this relationship, and there are some of you out there who have had to deal with this experience, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, or whether it could even be a karmic for some of you. I'm not saying now that your person is involved in a karmic situation. I'm just saying that, and make sure that you know, as I say it, that you already know this person can be in a karmic situation already. Perhaps that karmic is also manipulating them, because that is what karmics do. But this person doesn't want to go through this anymore. They don't want to deal with this manipulation of this toxic and dysfunctional people in their lives. It's time for them to cut those ties, and also getting rid of toxic and dysfunctional people up on this rampart here, fighting with that staff, getting rid of them one by one, because this person wants you and they want this relationship, and they don't care what people think. They don't care what people say. They don't care what people do. Whoever these people are that have been trying to interfere in this connection, this person wants them to go away, and they will take action to push them away as well, so they no longer interfere in this relationship. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. I feel the best when I am around you. Well, yes, they do. They feel confident. They feel powerful. They feel courageous. They feel brave. They feel loved. And they feel the best when the two of you are together. And not having you in their life, I feel, has been a very difficult experience for this person. But it is the experience that they need to wake them up and get them moving, to show up for you and speak the truth, to show up with confidence, to show up with courage, to be determined at rebuilding this relationship into a much better space than where it was in the past. This person knows that it's time to come forward. They want to take this giant leap of faith. They are following their heart. They are trusting what they feel in their heart. And they want that to lead them back to you as they take this plunge, as they take this giant step towards you, because this person knows it's time to come out of hiding. They know it's time to start making their way towards you, because we have so many cards on this table today for this powerful fresh start that this person wants with you. Only this time, with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, this person's heart will be open and in alignment with yours. Your person won't hold back their feelings. They won't shy away from being able to show you and tell you how they feel about you, because this person has gained a lot of wisdom during this time that you have been away from each other. This person has had many breakthroughs. They are continuing to have breakthroughs and epiphanies and seeing the light more and more with each passing day. And that has been their huge nudge, their huge wink from the universe that it's time to get moving and time to start coming back towards you, because they see and understand that your love has made such a big difference in their life, and they are missing that love, and they are longing for that love and longing for you as well, because they feel the best when the two of you are together, and they need a hug from you so badly, as much as you need a hug from them. But this love endures. It is asking us to not give up faith, to not give up hope, and to try to remain optimistic about what this person is going through, because their love for you is as strong as ever. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.